Hey, praise God. Well rested, well rested. So let's get right to it. Let me share a couple of things with you guys. You dig? This is what's been going on, the precipitation here in Chicago. So you had the SWAT team yesterday, over on 1600 North Winthrop, Winthrop and Grant Glen Lake in Chicago. And it lasted for 24 hours or even more. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, I'm walking, yesterday my back is a lot of pain. When the weather changes, that spinal stenosis really kicks in, man. It's like arthritis, in your spine, your lower back area. It's excruciating pain, man. So anyway, I'm walking. I got 2 blocks to walk, man, because I got to take care of some stuff. So as I'm walking, the perimeters of the SWAT people, this guy stopped me, the black guy. A lot of white guys, they're in their army gear with their rifles and, all kind of stuff, right? So I got to cross this block to get to where I'm going. One side of the block was closed in, the other side was open. I saw it, you know what I'm saying? I seen people going that way, so I'm going that way. He said, hey, this is what the black guy said at all of them, which I got my thoughts about that, But he said, hey, you can't go down that way. See, I'm by myself. I don't see anybody else, right? I know he foul. Just like I told you, the police stop you, you know you're in the right, man. Have your hands on the steering wheel. See, trying to be humble, man. Trying to do right, even though I know it's wrong. Because there's no witnesses, there's no proof. So I thought. So he said, you got to go down this way, which would have been another full block. And these blocks up here are double blocks. In other words, 2 numbers run into the same block. If it's 60, it's 60, 61. So then not only that, when I make that block, I got to make another left and go another full 2 blocks. And like I told you, I was in pain. But in your mind, you said, man, damn, this is a long walk. This is what I'm going to have to do, but I'm in pain. Do you know I walk like maybe, I say 30 feet, right? I'm walking. I heard the guy say, hey. He said, oh, yeah, come back. See, when I came, I seen this guy around the wall with his briefcase, right? So I see him all the time in the neighborhood, white guy, right? And he was just waiting because he was going that way. And he said, oh, yeah. So when I come back, he said, oh, yeah, you can go that way. You can go that way. See, because there was a witness. See, this is what I be trying to tell you guys, man. I told you, the reason why I went that way and didn't put up no words or whatever, because he could have said I said anything. He could have said I did anything because I was the only one out there. I knew he was wrong with what he was saying because it was obvious. Everybody else was walking that way. Why you tell me not to go that way? So quite naturally, a normal response would be something defiance. But I didn't do that because I knew it was something. Because why would you lay there and pick me out, single me out and tell me I couldn't go that way and I just seen everybody go that way? You understand what I'm saying? But see, the thing is that as I'm walking, and it's clearly to see, man, that I was in pain. You know what I'm saying? The way I was walking. So the guy, he knows me from the area. That's why I told you guys, man, that it's always good, man, to meet other people and be sociable, man. Stop thinking that it's always a black and white thing, man. See, always think of things as being a righteous and a wrong thing. Because when I came back, the white guy that was there, he didn't just walk and go that way. He waited till I came back. And he never said that I said anything. I just knew he did. And the black guy had a real stupid look on his face because he got busted. Because see, right now to this day, I don't know who the white guy is. I don't know what he does for a living or whatever, but he's somebody. And he wasn't no big old guy. He could have been maybe in his early 50s. You understand? But the look in his face and his eyes. So, and he, like I say, he wasn't going to keep going because he saw what the guy just did. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. You never know who be watching, man. Who's the eyes in the sky. People, see, like when I do videos, when I'm talking, people hear you. So they understand the substance, man. It's everything that happens substantiate what I'm saying because they paying attention because of the stuff that I say. See, some of y'all be thinking you paranoid, you crazy, whatever, but because it sounds so ridiculous and outrageous. Some of the things sound so preponderous. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't believe you either. But just consider one thing, man. Consider the minute thing of it all. What if he's telling the truth about everything he be saying? What if everything I'm saying is the truth? You understand? So, anyway, when I made it back, right, I looked him in his face, man. And it was just like eye contact. Like, you knew what you did. I know what you did. You bogus, man. You was wrong. You dirty. You understand? See, you are the person that I call a nigga. You understand? And that's what I be trying to tell y'all, man. See, so anyway, I'm gonna get back to him in a minute. But anyway, so I'm walking, and I told the guy, I said, I didn't say nothing about what he had did or whatever, because I knew he had saw it. And I said, thank you. And he turned around and looked at me. He kept walking, because we was going in the same direction, right? See, because I'm parked where he's parked. So but he's talking like he knew where I was going. I don't even know him on a regular. It's just somebody that I speak to, just like I speak to everybody else. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. But he looking like, damn, you know, like he knew I had just been wronged. See, sometimes there's no conversation, man. You know what he told me? I couldn't go there. It was nothing about that. There was nothing said about that, man. See, but going back to what I be trying to tell you, man. See, the system is screwed up and that's why the system is going broke. Had to pay out all these lawsuits, man. Because you got people out here, man, subjective people with a badge and a gun. They come out the house, even after they see all this stuff on the news, that they getting sued and they killing people and they doing all this bogus stuff, and you still, and all these cameras around, they know they being filmed. But because of their own personal stuff in their hearts and in their minds, they can't help it, man. They come out there with these messed up characters and these personalities to perverted thoughts, all kind of crazy stuff. And they come out and try to use their authority to try to rule other people who they be jealous of, who they be hating on, and everything else, man. You know, and that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, you have to be very careful, man, when you come out, man, because you'll be coming out with all kind of joy and be filled with the Holy Spirit and everything else, man, and you be just thinking the world is just beautiful all the way around. And that's not, you know, being pessimistic or being cynical when you don't think that way. It's just, man, you be irrational, man. Because people got all kind of things going on in their head. They do all kind of crazy stuff to make them think that way. They getting played, they getting used, and they jealous because of your stability, all kind of stuff, man. So this is why I post different videos, man, of different things of going on all over the country, and stop saying that it's all white. It's a lot of racism, I agree to, but you got a lot of your own people, man, that's doing the same thing. And I hate when a lot of these wealthy black people stand up and be against people who speak the truth and tell the truth. They don't want you to say anything about somebody black that's doing something to you, but they want you to say something about somebody that's white. They want you to be just straight about black against white. No. When you get the platform, yeah, speak about racism, but speak about the truth of righteousness. See what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Because there was no black man who reached and saved me today. You see what I'm saying? Who seen what happened, who stood up for me. Why would I ignore the different experiences that I'm going through? You see what I'm saying? If it's done by a black person, I'm going to speak about it because that's who did it to me. You see what I'm saying? Simple as that. But I got a couple of videos I want you guys to check out, man, to show you, because like I told you, I be aware and I keep my documentation. And I tell you guys, man, make sure you got your paperwork on quite a few lawyers that's very, very elaborate, man, about all the details. And tell them if anything happened, man, you got a gold mine right in your hand. You see what I'm saying? Tell them, because when they see it and they blow up, they know they already got the paperwork. Because I'm going to tell you something. If they come in your house or they do something to you, whatever material you got, flash drives, computers and all that, I'm telling you, man, mysteriously, that stuff is going to disappear. So you make sure you got all your work, man. You got the dates, you got the times, you got people's names, you got everything. Make sure you got on at least 3 different people, lawyers or some of these journalists, right on their desk. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to blow right up in their face, because no telling what they would do, man. But y'all check out some of this here.
Because in the season that we're living in, I think it's important that I have your names.
What do you mean, man?
A lot of crazy stuff going on. And so having your name makes me feel more secure. As I said, we came here June 28th. You know, we're actually new here.
Okay.
And for the police officers in this area to come up and say, are you growing marijuana? That is preposterous to me.
It's just a question, man.
Yeah, well, I get that. And so then my only question to you is your names, just so it's okay in my own heart and mind. And when I say the season we're living in, you know the season we're living in.
Y'all concerned about something over here at this house?
This house?
No, that house.
Yes.
What's the problem?
Who lives there?
Mr. Ferguson. He's probably there now. He's 79.
Okay. All right. What's your name, sir?
Jason Tart.
Jason Tart.
Tart.
And what do you mean by the season we're living in, ma'am?
Sir.
What do you need? You got any questions for me?
No, I'll collect some information from you in a minute, your name and date of birth and such.
What do you need my information for?
You own these 2 homes, correct?
What
Okay,
do these 2 homes got to do with that?
These 2 homes is near that marijuana grow, so I'd just like to have your name.
You know how many people go through here?
I understand.
That's not going to do you one bit of good.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm going to need your name and date of birth, and I have that.
I feel comfortable giving you my name and date of birth.
Okay, well, this is a criminal investigation. You own these 2 homes, so by law, you do have to give me your name and date of birth, sir.
If he gives you a reason, yes, you do.
Reason for what?
Because of the marijuana grow.
It's not on my property.
Okay, well, again, I have reason to believe that these 2 homes here that you own is related to that marijuana grow. So you have to give me your name and date of birth. Go get a pen and piece of paper.
Reason to believe what? Why? Because these houses are here. Do you understand that there are a lot of traffic going through here?
Since we've lived here, people come up here and they park there, and we don't know where the hell they go, and then they come back out.
I don't have a problem giving you my information. I'm just
Okay, well,
trying
that's
to
all I
understand
need.
what-
It doesn't have to be an argument. I mean, just give me your name and date of birth, dude. It's easy.
It's not easy. My property has nothing to do with what you found.
Okay. Well, we're just making sure of that.
Well, you scared me. I mean,
Scared you?
Who says that?
By asking you a question?
Who comes up and asks? That's crazy.
And it scared you?
I'm trying to understand what
It scared you by me asking you a question.
Growing marijuana?
And that's a question. To say somebody scared you because they asked you a question is ridiculous.
That's preposterous.
Go ahead and give me your name, sir.
Wait.
First name.
It's ridiculous to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's not ridiculous.
Your
to
first
me.
name.
I'm not giving you my information.
Sir, if you refuse to give me your information, I'm going to arrest you.
That's fine. My property has nothing to do with any marijuana whatsoever. You're going to arrest me if I don't give you my name and date of birth.
It's obstructing an officer.
How?
Because you're hindering me from doing my job. You're hindering
How
me
am
from
I hindering you from doing your
Sir.
job if it's not on my property?
Last chance to give me your name and date of birth, sir.
How am I hindering you?
Sir, last chance to give me your name and date of birth.
How am I hindering you?
Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back. Are you going to give me your name and date of birth?
Take me to jail. You're right. I'm hindering you from doing your job. Please.
I'll see if I can find you my name first.
No, I'm hindering you from doing your
This
job.
is really going out off the
Yeah,
deep
this is
end.
how you guys.
This is bad.
This is,
112 control.
this is how you operate.
This is a wrap.
I'm hindering you from doing your
That's why I
job.
needed their.
Y'all need to go inside.
This-
Again, you two go inside. Go inside.
I'm afraid.
Go
now,
inside.
to tell you the truth.
Go inside.
On my own porch.
No, go inside as of right now.
Tell me why.
Go inside.
What are you doing,
Step off the
man?
porch. Step off the porch.
I'll step off.
Go inside.
What are you doing? This is unnecessary for
Sir,
you to be
go
doing
inside.
It. He's standing on his own porch.
Go inside.
Don't come in my house.
Go inside. Step back. Go inside.
Look,
Thank you.
yeah, that's completely uncalled. Look,
Walk.
man, don't,
Walk.
listen.
Sir,
You don't
stop.
have to listen,
You're
man.
being
Listen,
recorded.
listen. This
Just
is
walk.
listen.
Walk.
Listen.
Walk.
Listen. I
Sir,
can
walk
walk.
towards
I can
the car.
walk
Okay,
without
well,
you
walk.
putting your damn hands on me.
Walk
You
to the
understand?
vehicle.
I have not broken the law.
Walk towards the
At
vehicle.
all.
Well, walk to the vehicle,
Don't
sir.
put
You're
your
being
damn
recorded.
hands on me. I give
Sir.
you no reason to touch me.
I'm going to arrest you then. Place your hands behind your back.
Uncalled for.
Place your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind
Place your hands behind your back.
Listen.
Just relax, okay?
Listen. You
relax.
Place your hands behind
Okay.
your back. Please place your hands behind your back.
My hand is behind my.
Place your
It
hands
only
behind-
takes one of you.
Place your hands-
Look, let him do it. All right. Take your hands off me.
That's fine. Okay.
Let him do it.
Let's walk this way.
Ten-4, he owns two properties right here on this Baptist Drive road. We located a marijuana grow, probably not 100 foot, 50 foot from this last property of his, and he just won't give us his name, date of birth.
10-4, male, white male, black man.
Black now.
For tasing a black male while he was already completely restrained. Here's the video.
Yeah, let's go. You want to go? Yeah. You want to go? We can go. You want to go?
Let's go. Do it again. Let's go.
Chump. You didn't do nothing, man. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
I ain't.
Yeah.
Take me out.
You ain't nothing.
Look at that. He was completely restrained. Put up the screenshot of all of these cops who just wanted to punish somebody who decided to be verbal. Again, the black man you saw getting tased, Mr. Travis Cole, was fully 100% restrained. When White Boulder County Sheriff Sergeant decided to use a taser on him. Cole alleges race was a motivating factor in the decision to use excessive force. Incident took place on the night of September 21st, 2020 at the Boulder County Jail and has left that man, Travis Cole, traumatized and extremely distrustful of law enforcement. Let's put up a picture of Sergeant Christopher Mecca. He's the one who deployed the stun gun. He resigned in lieu of termination, but was arrested. What was he arrested on? Misdemeanor counts of third-degree assault and official misconduct. That is it. What you saw was felony activity. Those were felonies that you saw in front of you. He was allowed to resign, not fired. And then they charged him with misdemeanors and official misconduct. A jury convicted him December 2021, and he was sentenced to probation. No jail time for terrorizing an individual who was restrained. Cole's attorney, Mary Newman, said it was a failure of training on the part of the department and Mecca superiors for allowing unconstitutional conduct to occur. Mecca made a conscious decision to use force in a way that he thought he could get away with, Newman said. He took Travis' race into account when deciding what kind of excessive force to use against him. And I agree with the attorney. Now remember also, all of those cops standing around, they had a duty to intervene, by the way. Have they been arrested? No. Have they been charged with crimes? No. They allowed another human being to be brutally assaulted, to be attacked criminally by one of their own. Why? Because that person had on a uniform. I guarantee you, if it would have been me or you doing something like that, we would have all been arrested. But the rules are different, right? For police officers. Before his encounter with law enforcement, Cole of Rogers, Arkansas, said he had been drinking to celebrate his birthday with his then girlfriend of Longmont, northeast of Boulder. At the time, he was considering moving to Colorado. But when the pair began arguing that night, police were called. Cole was arrested on a DV charge and transferred to the Boulder County Jail. Newman said that the charge in this case was actually dropped. The Boulder County Sheriff's Office said that Cole was intoxicated and had been physically combative. So he was not physically combative inside of a restraint chair. He was restrained. With the arresting officers that night, according to the report, at the jail, he was strapped in the chair. He told NBC News that the officer started being rough with him by pulling and grabbing his neck, and that Mecca, the sergeant, looked at him strangely and provoked him with name calling. According to the lawsuit, Mecca taunted Cole as the other deputies restrained him in the chair. Cole could be heard in the video saying, "Let's go," repeatedly, with Mecca responding, "You want to go." And then what did Mecca do? He decided to tase a man who was completely 100% utterly defenseless, and then gets arrested for a misdemeanor for breaking the law. Yeah. All right. This is the thoughts here.